guys, welcome to yet another episode of Awesome Football. Today I'm joined by our La Liga expert, Sajid, and also by a lost face, Imraan. Ahmed, guys, welcome so much to the show. And of course, tonight we're talking about Champions League. We've come to the back end of the Champions League, and we've been having a fantastic treat over the last couple of days with the football that's been dished up. Who would have thought that of the four teams in the semi-finals, two would be German and two would be French. And just to kick off with you, Imraan, of course, Atletico Madrid, Liverpool's conquerors are now ousted by Leipzig. How do you feel about that?
Well. Thanks, Riaz. Payback is a B, hey? I must say, COVID has done wonders. And to be fair, Atletico played well. I expected them to go all the way, especially beating Liverpool. But you got a team, RB Leipzig, that got promoted in 2009 and went through the ranks and are now in the semi-finals of the Champions League 10 years later. What an achievement, I must say, what an achievement. Upamecano, what a brilliant game he had, keeping Diego Costa at bay. It shows the quality of not only the German footballers, but he's definitely a prospect for the future. The game obviously ended at 2-1. Well-deserved victory for Leipzig. And unfortunate for Diego Simeone because obviously, he ran like a mad person celebrating at Anfield, expecting to go all the way. But you know what? He's the biggest loser at the end. So well done to Leipzig, and I hope they reach the finals.
Well, then, just talking about Diego Simeone coming to Mr. La Liga over here, Sajid. Sajid, of course, Atletico got ousted, and then a team that last week you were backing to do well, Barcelona, got absolutely hammered by Bayern Munich. What happened? What happened over there?
I think on the day when Bayern Munich start playing football, that's a well-oiled machine, and nothing can stop them. Look, I have to say that I predicted Barcelona to win, but I went out on a limb. Thoroughly deserved victory for Bayern Munich. I mean, they just ran the show. Barcelona became the laughing stock on the night. The likes of Philip Coutinho even scoring a brace. I mean, that's just something which you don't see. It reminded me a lot of the World Cup game with Brazil.
Definitely. So not only that, the Argentina-Germany game as well.
Yeah, it was one of those games. It's a once-off, and I think a lot of change will be coming to Barcelona. But about the game itself, I mean, it revealed a lot of new characters, new players that surprised me. One in Alphonso Davies, on the left back. What a fantastic prospect for the future! And I mean, looking at Barcelona, they will have to make a lot of changes. In Semedo, I don't think is quality enough for a club of that stature. PK, he's run his legs now. I think it's time for wholesale changes at that club.
Definitely, I agree. I couldn't agree more.
And then, of course, a prediction I made last week, rather boldly, was I felt like Atalanta could possibly surprise PSG. They were so close. PSG equalized in the 90th minute, got the winner in the 94th. And for Atalanta, it's a case of so near yet so far. And then Neymar absolutely stole the show. I mean, his dribbling ability came to the fore. He showed his world-class ability. He was a bit lacking with the final ball, his final decision. But then for the winning goal, he put in a perfectly weighted pass for Kylian Mbappe, who gave it to, Choupo-Moting. So heartbreak for Atalanta. Sile is not with us tonight, but I'm sure he's rejoicing at PSG finally getting into the semi-finals. They must be licking their lips and winning the Champions League. Of course, a side that got knocked out and a side that, led to a lot of argument and debate amongst us was Manchester City. They knocked out Lyon. What do you guys think about that? Back to the drawing board, maybe?
Sajid, do you want to go with?
From my side, quickly, Manchester City need to go back to the drawing board. Pep Guardiola, he spent in excess of £800 million, and he's still yet to win this coveted competition. And I mean, it just goes to show that this competition is not about financial investment. It's about quality on the day, and any team can take any team out. And if you're not good enough, you will be caught wanting. So I think even if Pep Guardiola goes back to the drawing board and goes and purchases a Lionel Messi or someone of that stature, I still don't think that that's enough to win this competition. This competition needs something special. And if you got that, you definitely stand a chance. So good luck to him.
Look, I do agree to a certain extent. I do feel that Man City have the quality, no doubt. Maybe a bit of luck is required. And not only that, again, COVID has something to play with it. There was a lot of stop and start in the Champions League. Maybe fresh legs or not fresh legs. But certainly the Man City team have quality. They have a top quality, one of the best coaches in the world. So who's to say? Maybe Pep has a bad omen against him and only needs Messi to win the Champions League. And maybe he will go out and go get him. But time will tell.
No, definitely. And then just coming to the semi-finals, guys, like I said at the top of the show, 2 German teams, 2 French teams. What are your predictions of who are going to go through to the final? We've got Leipzig against PSG and we've got Lyon against Bayern. Sajid, if you want to go first.
Look, it's the Farmers League now. It's not the Champions League. Anything's possible. I'm going to say PSG. I think they have a little bit more in terms of quality. RB Leipzig stand a chance, but I would put my money on PSG. And then the other one, Bayern Munich. It's a no-brainer for me. Bayern Munich versus PSG. That I would think those two stand the best chance.
Look, I think it would be extremely disappointing if Bayern Munich doesn't win the Champions League, because I think this is their best opportunity after a long while. And they got beaten by Liverpool last season quite easily. They're missing key players, but you wouldn't even say they're missing key players because the likes of Gnabry and who else? The newcomers, coming to the fore. So they've got enough quality to go all the way. I personally see that Bayern Munich PSG final with Bayern taking it.
So yeah, Bayern PSG is I'm sure going to be everyone's final. I'm gonna throw a bit of a tailspin in this one. I'm gonna say Bayern to make the final. It's going to be an all-German final. It's going to be Bayern up against Leipzig. I just want to set the cat amongst the pigeons a little bit there. So that's my prediction. And then to close off, we're signing out, guys. Thank you so much for joining us on the show. Of course, we'll have another show before the Champions League final. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe. If you're on Instagram, please like our video. And then for those Twitter followers, please go ahead and retweet and like. Sajid, Imraan, thank you so much for your time, Jen.
Thanks, Riaz. Thanks, Sajid. Cheers, guys. All the best.